So what we've seen the usage of thermal camera before is in law enforcement. They've used it in law enforcement. They've used it in the construction industry to find holes and leaks in houses. And we're going to apply that same concept to find holes and leaks in the car. So I'll show you. Really what we're after, it's going to be like this. So if there's a leak, like a 13 CFM leak, when it's the plug, that's a plug that we pulled out on purpose, and it shows up nice and bright.
All right, so how do you do it? First of all, you got a machine that's pumping hot air into the car, right?
So we have a machine that puts the air. That air flows through a heater.
Okay.
Heats the air. That heated air goes into the car, and then that heated air tries to find its way out of the car. So once that heated air gets out of the car, then it's going to heat up the sheet metal or the plastic or whatever around that hole where it's trying to get out of the car. It'll light up, and we know there's a hole there.
All right, so show me.
So we'll show you.
Show me with the camera.
So he's got the thermal camera.
All right, you got the business end of this thing, right? Thermal camera. All right, so let's see you do this.
All right, so we're right here.
Okay. Right, here's my hand, see?
Let me see.
Moving around.
Yeah, got it. Yeah, got your hand, all right.
And I'm going to just touch the car.
Okay.
Hold it there for about 10 seconds or so. And then I'm going to let it go, and there's your heat signature. So
got it.
It's pretty sensitive. Picks up just that small heat transfer. So if we go to the car itself, which one is that?
And now we're going to the car.
Okay. So the heater's on. Okay. It takes a little bit to heat up. You can see a couple of things. Show the keypad. So we have a keypad here, and the keypad has a wire going through it. You can see that there's some heat escaping out through here. Then you can see, like right in this area, where he's got the laser pen, that's starting to turn yellow. So if we let it run for like a minute or so, it'll turn more red and then white. But there's definitely something going on right here. So if you want to go ahead and shut that off.
Okay. It'll be a very warm car, I bet.
Yeah.
How hot do you warm it up?
120 degrees Fahrenheit.
That is hot, yeah.
So here's the panel. They don't come off this easily normally.
Right. Yeah.
Don't try this at home, you'll break your panel. So we remove the door panel, and you can see here's the hole that exists. This grommet is not installed properly. We have the arrow showing it there. It's a little dark in here.
Yeah, I can see it.
But you then have to install the grommet. So what we found was, grommet's not in its correct location. The hot air goes through here, it heats up the outer panel, and then we detect that on the thermal camera.
So do you do this on production cars or cars coming off the assembly line or both?
We only have 3 thermal cameras right now.
Okay.
But so we do it during our launches right now. We're trying to get more of them on the assembly plant, but we can take this on the assembly plant as well. We do air leakage on all our cars that come off, not everyone. We sample 10 to 20 a day.
Yep.
We do air leakage, and we're trying to introduce this thermal camera now to all the plants so it makes their job easier too. Because you can imagine if you just got a number and it was high by 5 liters per second, the question is, where is it, right? Where is that hole? There's 200, 300 holes that go through a typical body structure. You don't know where it is. So with the thermal camera,
you can find it right away.
Yep, find it right away.